Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Matt and it is Wild Wednesday. I hope each and every one of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. Whenever it is you're watching this, I hope you're having a great time. Hope you're safe. Hope you're with your family and doing whatever it is that makes you happy, because that's what's most important in life, is what makes you happy. And please do, to make me happy, please like, share, and subscribe, because it helps me know that you like seeing this face and you like hearing my opinions, or at least I entertain you in some way, shape, or form. So please do like, share, and subscribe. I do always like that. Now that we got all that jazz out of the way, let's go on to today's film. Today's film is amazing. It could have easily been a Friday pick. I almost wish I did it Monday, but Monday's film was a heavy hitter, so this one is too. I don't know. I think this is a better film than Monday's film. This is, like I said, this is easily a Fiendish Friday film. I already got something lined up for Fiendish Friday, so I couldn't jump it in there on top of it, because the one that I have for Friday I've been wanting to rewatch for a while now, and I finally got to, and it's one that I've been really looking forward to reviewing for you guys. So keep an eye out Friday. Tomorrow, I'm debating if I watch the movie that's tied to this movie and do a review on that, because they're both so separate, and they don't really like have anything to do with each other, other than it's the film within a film. That's about all that there is in difference. So I'm pondering doing the film within a film tomorrow, because it's a good gory good one, and it's definitely extreme to the max, and I feel like it deserves some more love, much like today's film. Today's came out back in 2012. My copy is unrated, and it's running at an hour and 43 minutes. It stars Gavin Brown, Ethan Philbeck, Phyllis, Munro, Louie, Lawless, Alex, Kugin, and Shane Beasley. And this is directed by none other than Scott Schirmer, who did Plank Face. The Bad Man, which I just reviewed recently, which check that movie out. That movie was awesome. That was a fully solid film. One of the best films I've seen this year, for as far as newer stuff goes, because it's brand new to me. It's an older film. I think it's from 2017 or 2018, something like that. But I just now got to it here in 2020, and holy crap, did I love it. Much like today's film, and I'm quickly becoming a huge fan of this director, and I've watched all three of his films. One of them I'm having a hard time tracking down, because it's like severely out of print, and I can't even find one. If there is one out there, I'm sure it's going to cost some just ridiculous money that I can't afford, and can't even attempt to fathom getting at that level. Oh, and now I forgot to say the name of the film. It is none other than Found. Yes, this one is good enough that I double dipped. This is the old Massacre Exhilarator edition. Not the best. The sound's a little wonky on this one. The one I suggest going with is the Blu-ray, which let me see here. What do we got? Here's special features on. Woo! Almost dropped it. Special features there for that release. And for this release, it's got that there. And this one my copy is autographed by Scott Schirmer. It is a regular Blu-ray. It is not a BDR. It does have a really cool alternate cover art, which I almost wish Scott signed that one, because I really like that one. It's very cool. I don't know. The artwork is just insanely good. But I love this side. This whoop whoop. I love this side of the artwork. This is so much better than this thing here. This one had such ugly artwork. So it's one that I have a hard time. I had a hard time watching that version because the sound is just god awful. Whatever Exhilarator, Macabre, whatever they are, whatever that company is, they did a piss poor job with putting this film on DVD. I thought. I am so glad that there is now a Blu-ray and it comes directly from the director, so you're almost guaranteed. Like I think he signs everything that he sends out. At least all my films that I have from him are all signed by him. Even Space Babes from Outer Space, which he worked on, but he wasn't the director for that. But he at least was kind enough to autograph that as well, which I was very, very pleased to get. So thank you very much, Scott. You rock. I love your films so far. I can't wait to see what the future brings in store for you, because you definitely have a talent, and it's great. Now on to what is it about? Now this one is about a young kid here. Marty is his name, and he's a really good kid. He's kind of he's a black sheep kind of. He doesn't really hang out with too many people because he's bullied and kind of a scapegoat for everyone in the class to pick on, and it's kind of sad and depressing in ways. I'm having a hard time, like I guess. It bothered me a lot with this young boy, because it kind of reminded me of growing up. I was kind of a black sheep all the time. I always was a lone wolf. I always did my own thing, beat to my own drum, and so I fully sympathize with Marty on this level, because kids are cruel. I'm not gonna lie. They say and do some mean things to each other, and it is what it is. Bullying is a terrible thing. It needs to stop. It never will, though, unfortunately. It's just something that is nature. It's just what we do. But anyways, Marty's a good kid. His parents they don't see his cries for help, essentially, for everything that's been going on in his life, because he is being bullied daily, and to the point to where they're beating him up. They've made it. They call him horrible names. They have told everybody in the school that he was gay, and he's not. And when you're a little kid and you don't understand those things yet, it can be very traumatic on you in the verbal abusive department. It can really bother. It can really get to you after a while. I'm not gonna lie. So he's a very, very curious boy, like it says in the synopsis, which, by the way, I always get the synopsis off of the back of the film. I'm not a writer, so please don't lynch me for not writing my own stuff. All I do is I type it out. I give it to you guys as it is, and that is for the I guess the educational side of everything. That's not what I'm really here for. I'm here for my opinion on the video. That's what I do. So don't get that twisted. But always do check out those notes and trivia stuff on there. There's always some fun stuff that I find that always adds a little extra to the story, or the filmmakers that made it, or an actor, or just whatever it has to do with the film. Um, Marty finds out that his brother is a serial killer, and he finds a head in a bowling bag inside of his brother's closet. And it's always, as he says, it's always people that are of African American descent. He always, and it's mostly women. There was a guy in there at one point, he said something like that, or maybe the brother said that. I can't remember. But it is, he kills women and beheads them, and he does things with their head that is just unspeakable. You Marty likes to watch horror movies, which a lot of us obviously we do if you're watching my review here. He has a love for horror films, and he borrows a lot from his brother, and he borrows a movie called Headless, which Headless is it's a movie within a movie, which is the one that if you haven't figured it out now, tomorrow I think I'm going to review Headless. I'm debating on if I do or not. They're so different in film, and they don't have any of the same actors. So it might be pretty fun to do that one. Yeah. So he finds out he's a serial killer. It's a coming of age story. A kid growing up, finding who he is as a person. Blah 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 blah. That's all I got to say about the story. There is some cool gore in here. Not gonna lie, the ending sequence is just insane. It'll stick with you. It's one that when I saw it, I had to rewind it and rewatch it because it was just so powerful in its delivery, man. It's a beast. This is a behemoth of a film. I highly suggest it. So as far as my ratings go, as like a technical rating, this thing's like a 4. It's really polished. Especially this here Blu-ray, not this crappy DVD. Don't watch that one. If unless you only got DVD, check it out in that case. Otherwise, Blu-ray is the way to go with this one. I don't know if because they both list at an hour and 43 minutes, so I'm guessing they're both exactly the same. There's probably no cuts that are different. The only thing is on the back of this one, it does say the complete uncut. The uncut version of the movie, which is like, isn't this the uncut version as well? Because since they're both run at the same time, or is it something where it's like a couple seconds here and there that are cut for mainstream audiences? So it's got a 4 on the technical side. On the entertainment side, this thing is a full-on 4 as well. This is an 8 out of 10 movie. This is one I suggest to each and every one of you. Do yourself a favor and go get it. If you order it from Scott Schirmer's website, it'll come autographed. At least mine did. I'm pretty sure that he signs like I said, he signs everything that he worked on. So do him a favor, and also spend some movie in his store, because he's got some great stuff in there. Headless, he's selling Headless on there. He's got Plank Face on there. He's got Space Babes from Outer Space. There was, I think, one or two others on there. I can't remember. If my mind is slipping me at my old age. All right, guys. Remember, go out and check Found out. This is an amazing piece of work. It's art at its finest. All right, love your faces.